What is fueling my soul right now is Trump.
Will you sue him for us?
Oh, we're going to definitely sue him. We're going to be a real pain in the ass.
I look forward to going into the office of Attorney General every day, suing him, and then going home.
He said I know my name personally.
In typical Trump fashion, which involves being the biggest snowflake to ever live, he claimed that Attorney General James was racist on Easter, which is hilarious coming from New York's finest racist himself. How dare he call a black woman racist? With all the stupid, belligerent, and straight up evil things he's done, the projection couldn't be more clear. Trump called Mexican immigrants rapists and criminals. He placed a ban on Muslims entering the country, dubbed COVID-19 the Chinese virus, and was sued by the U.S. Department of Justice for racial discrimination in 1970. It has always confused me that the same people who shout to the rooftops that Democrats stole the title racist around have no problem doing it themselves. I really want Trump to explain to me the ways in which James is racist towards him, a white person. Please. I would love to see him blunder and flop through that explanation.
Professional Golfers Association is pulling their 2022 championship from the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey.
We love you. You're very special.
It became clear to us that our brand was, at risk.
PGA of America is saying that golf is about inclusion. It's about a fair shake. It's about honesty.
Trump Organization firing back, saying it's invested millions in the championship and that this is a breach of a binding contract and they have no right to terminate this agreement.
Golf legend Jack Nicklaus once said, "I think Trump loves the game of golf more than he loves money."
Trump owns some of the world's top golf courses, so the suggestion that he's a cheat really irks him.
That's absolutely false. I win at golf. I win at golf.
But now, even at hosting golf, he is a loser. How does that saying go?
I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here.
And as golfers are duty-bound to yell,
"Fire! Fire! Fire! Fire!"
incoming, President Trump is going crazy. The New York Times' Maggie Haberman reports he's angry about impeachment, people who have spoken to him say, but the reaction to the PGA decision was a different order of magnitude. That's right, imagine Trump exploding, a volcanic eruption over losing a golf tournament that is more intense than, say, losing the election, getting impeached, feeling betrayed by our own vice president. Talk about a psychopath. Oh, and it's about to get even worse.
Former President Trump is leaving the Screen Actors Guild.
The union had threatened expulsion after the Capitol Hill riots, but President Trump resigned before they could actually make their final decision.
I got the letter and I was, I don't know that I was surprised. It was the day before disciplinary action was to take place, and clearly he wanted to avoid that.
Gabriel Carteris is president of SAG-AFTRA. It's the largest union representing actors, recording artists, and broadcast journalists.
My job is to protect our members. And what happened on the 6th was just the culmination of a very long 4 years.
They can make anything bad because they are the fake, disgusting news. These are just dishonest, terrible people. I'm telling you that. Terrible people. A few days ago, I called the fake news the enemy of the people, and they are. They are the enemy of the people.
Donald Trump may have thought he was getting ahead of his latest enemy, SAG-AFTRA, by quitting before the union could fire him. But the union has now had the last laugh, and it is a doozy. Hello, everybody. I'm David Schuster, and thanks for joining us. SAG-AFTRA has now voted to bar Donald Trump from ever rejoining their organization. It is a lifetime ban, no matter what Donald Trump does again in movies, television, or film. The union said that this is more than symbolic. It is a resounding statement that threatening or inciting harm against fellow members will not be tolerated. On January the 6th, Trump's mob wrote the words "murder the media" on the doors to the U.S. Capitol building. The mob attacked journalists and destroyed broadcast equipment. Donald Trump's February preemptive letter to the president of SAG-AFTRA sounds like a joke. It is not. Quote, "I write to you today regarding the so-called disciplinary committee hearing aimed at revoking my union membership. Who cares? Who cares? You do, Donald Trump. You're the one writing this letter." Trump to Carteris. While I'm not familiar with your work, I'm very proud of my work on movies such as Home Alone 2, Zoolander, and Wall Street. Money Never Sleeps. And television shows including The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Saturday Night Live, and of course one of the most successful shows in television history, The Apprentice, to name just a few. Actually, it's not just a few. That's literally Donald Trump's entire IMDb list. In any case, Trump went on to take credit for creating thousands of jobs in the U.S. cable news industry, and he claimed that the SAG-AFTRA disciplinary action was a, quote, blatant attempt at free media attention to distract from your dismal record as a union. Your organization has done little for its members and nothing for me. In response to that Trump letter, SAG-AFTRA issued a two-word statement: thank you. A few days later, the union board voted to impose the lifetime ban on Donald Trump. If only our U.S. political world and the rest of society would follow the SAG-AFTRA lead. Donald Trump continues to have absolutely no self-awareness. He's like that kid on the playground who keeps kicking at rocks, or the old man who yells, "Get off my lawn!"